Some of the most beautiful classical piano pieces of all time are also some of the most challenging pieces to play. And I don't think that that should keep us from playing the songs that we love. So we've got 3 simplified arrangements of some of the most beautiful classical songs in existence, in the world, ever. And I'm gonna teach them to you right now. Our first piece is Gymnopedie, which I didn't recognize by name, but as soon as you hear it, you're gonna recognize it. Listen to this. It has you floating on a cloud. It's just these sort of broken chord shapes. And then our right hand comes in. Does that sound familiar? Okay, so I'm gonna back that up a little bit and walk you through it. Left hand plays G, B and D. It's just a broken chord. 5 moves down to D, and we've got A and C sharp, and that's just repeating. 3, 1, 2, 3. The right hand starts up high on F sharp, skips up, walks down. We put our late, that was like put in place, smooshed together. Talking is hard. C sharp, and then we go to B, C sharp, D, A. So together, I'm gonna start on measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Stepping up and then down to the A. Now cross over to F sharp, and your left hand is gonna keep going on that pattern. 2, 3. The right hand's just hanging on. 1, 2, 3. Now guess what? It repeats. You can get gradually louder and then softer. And now here we've got a little change. So C sharp, F sharp here, A and C sharp. Now we're gonna move to B, and then we're gonna come all the way up here while the 5 finger plays F sharp. 2, 3, down to E, left hand plays E, G and B, and hangs on. Now we've got B and D, then we've got D, and then F natural and A. Things are taking a dark turn. So when you keep going, it kind of brings you into this sort of different land. So left hand will be going A and C. We're minor now. D, G, and B, and we repeat that. And then our right hand is walking us up, skipping to E, stepping down, and then D, C, B. I've got a page turn. D. So if we put that together, it's gonna sound like this. And then my page turn, and then I'm gonna go up to the D. 2, 3, 1, 2. Reset the hand on the D. We're gonna walk up again. No F sharp, so F naturals. 1, 2, 3, 1, up to A and C, down to C natural here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up to G. We're gonna go to E here, and G and B, and then F sharp, 2, 3, down to B, C sharp, home stretch. F sharp and A, and then down to F sharp. We're just at the end, and then we've got G with an E. We've got a beautiful chord here with an A and a G in the left hand, and then all we have to do is come down to a D minor chord here, and a D and an A here, and that's the end. So nice and slow from start to finish, it's gonna sound like this. So next up we have Nocturne in C sharp minor by Chopin. This song is so heartbreakingly beautiful. We've got a broken chord here. Maybe it's familiar. So what am I doing? We've got C sharp, E, G sharp, then we've got C sharp, D sharp, and A, and then just back to that broken C sharp chord. In our right hand, we've got G sharp. We step down, and then back up to the G sharp, and then down to C sharp. Slight change in the left, C sharp, F, which is E sharp, technically E sharp, and G sharp. And with our right hand, we're gonna be playing a C sharp. Hang on. I know that sounds crazy, but I'll talk you through it. So together, left, left, right, and then together with the C sharp and the G sharp, and then you've got it. So now we've got D sharp, F sharp, A, F sharp. Take a breath, relax, you're doing great. We've got a G sharp here and a B sharp, which is a C, F sharp, G sharp. Repeat that with a D sharp, then C sharp with an E. Left hand moves to A, C sharp, we've got a D sharp with a C sharp, and now we're gonna move up to D sharp. Left hand's gonna move down, listen. Oh, it's so pretty. And just those broken chords in the left hand. And we get to repeat something we've already done. So there's a little walk up there. Be mindful of that. Back down to the G sharp. Now here's where things get crazy, but not too crazy. Not as crazy as the original, but still beautiful. So let's go really slow. We're gonna repeat this C sharp with a C sharp. I'm playing it for you first. That's an E sharp, which is an F. I had to think about that one for just a second myself. So let's pause there. Let's just figure out that right hand. So C sharp, you could use your 4, 5, and then we're gonna be playing 3 on B, A, and then 4 comes over to play G sharp. We got E sharp, which is F, C sharp, B, and then cross over to the A. So take that really slow, and when you're ready, you can put it together. And we're gonna land on that A, and our 5 finger comes to this F sharp, and this is a gorgeous movement. So you've got 5 on F sharp, 3 on A, 1 on F sharp, 2 on C sharp, and then you just come back down and place your thumb on that A, and then you can sort of spider your fingers down to the C sharp. And you're gonna land on D here. We're in the home stretch, so F sharp minor, sort of, well actually it's a D. So D, this is F sharp, A, D, A, reach all the way up to high D, C sharp, and then we're gonna go here. Now, what is that crazy symbol? It's a double sharp, so just take your 5 finger and bring them up a step. And we're gonna go to E here, and then we're gonna go to D sharp, C sharp, and then G sharp, A, and here. We'll just land there. That's as far as we need to take it. Okay, I'm gonna play this for you from start to finish, just so you can see it all together. Here we go. finally, we've got one of my favorite pieces by Bach, Air on the G string. And I did say that out loud in this video, and you can all laugh and make your comments now. We're grown-ups here, and this is what the song is called. It's beautiful, and you've probably heard this one before, and you just don't know what it's called. So just listen. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And it really all comes together here. Right? Isn't this familiar? Okay, so I was going off grid there. I'm gonna teach you how to play this step by step. So right hand is gonna be up here on F sharp, and left hand does a little bit of dancing around. So it's gonna be D, and then up the octave, down to C sharp, and then you match that an octave lower, then down to B, up the octave, A, and then you match that A an octave lower, then G, G, G sharp, down the octave, A, G natural, and then G natural. Bach does not let our left hands sleep ever. So we're gonna be busy with the left hand, but if we go slow, our right hand's playing F sharp, then it's playing B, and then up an octave, there's a theme here, G, E, D, C sharp, D, C sharp, B, A. So together, really slowly, then there's the B, G, and then together, oh my goodness, so pretty. So we come up an octave again, so we're gonna be playing A, F sharp, C, B, C, up to A. So because there's a lot going on here, and this is a shorter selection of the piece, we're gonna walk through that. Measure 5, we've got A, C, B, C, and then A, C, B, F sharp, C, B, E, down a half step to D sharp, A, G, and then you play the G again. The left hand's going F sharp, E, down the octave, D sharp, up the octave, B, up the octave. So it is very patterned. So let's do that together. And then we're gonna play the G again, left hand goes to E. And it's a very similar pattern, just in a different spot. So we're gonna be going E, D, and then we're just gonna walk it up, skip down to E, and then here we go. A, C, B, A, D, C sharp, G, F sharp, and then you landed, take a breath, and just know that this is the home stretch. In that section, the left hand's going E, E, D, down the octave, then we've got C sharp, up the octave, A, and A. So when we put those two bars together, we've got the G here, I missed the A, nope, that's okay. So we're gonna play A and F sharp with a D here, up the octave, step down to C sharp, we're in the home stretch, and we're gonna go low C sharp, G sharp, and I'll walk you through this. We're gonna be playing D, D, E, F sharp, E, E, D, and then C sharp, B, B, C sharp, D, and then we just walk down and land here to end. And with our left hand, B, B, G sharp, E, A, D, up a step, E, down the octave, and A. So there's a lot of moving parts here. But if you take it slowly and break it up hand separately and work in small chunks, you will get this. And Bach is always a good idea. He will always make you a better piano player. Okay, so putting that whole line together. So starting on measure 9, real slow. So if we go back to the beginning, I'm gonna play the whole thing really super slow. You can watch my hands. Here we go. there you have it. 3 simplified, beautiful classical pieces that you can learn to play and enjoy. So we've got every single one of these songs in this amazing book. We've got regular versions like the originals, plus we've got simplified versions, and we've got little practice tip pages in front of each song that give you the key and some practice tips. It's an amazing book. I use it every day. And you can find that linked up below this video if you want to grab a copy. Otherwise, if you want to access the sheet music and our amazing practice feature for these songs inside the Pianote members area, you can do that with our free 7-day trial linked below this video. So comment below, did you know these pieces? Are there other pieces that you wish that we would have included in this video? Give me some requests for next time maybe. I'd love to hear from you. All right, happy practicing, and I'll see you around.